Can I be frank with you? Actually, my name is Adam. But let's have a real talk here. Haven't you realized by now that a very small amount of people ever make any money in a binary? And the people that do end up making money in a binary, it usually doesn't last. Can I just be honest with you guys? This is coming from somebody that's made hundreds of thousands of dollars in a binary, so you think I would be biased, but open your eyes up. I feel like you need to hear the truth. What I'm going to do in this quick video is explain to you why binaries don't work and they're dead. And also I'm going to introduce you to something that I like to call the black box business model. So let's talk about binaries for a second. Here's the deal. Haven't you realized that it's a very small percentage of people that ever make any money? It's usually just a couple families or a couple people that make tons and tons of money, and then the vast majority of people never make anything. You see that in any binary that you look at. I don't care what company it is, what product it is, it's the same. There's a flaw in the business model. Now, when we're taking a look at a business, and especially in a binary, it's very business focused. We talk about this dream and we talk about people making money. But the reality is that 97% of people don't make any money. So it's almost like this unfulfilling prophecy where you're talking about money and the hopes and the dreams of making money, but nobody's ever making money. So what happens is it becomes this unfulfilling prophecy. And when the hype dies out, everyone leaves and you deal with something called attrition. Isn't the reason why we do network marketing or you get involved in one of these businesses to have a residual income? I'm here to tell you that if you're working with something that is business focused and it is all focused around making money, the business is never going to last. It's like the same thing with 7-Elevens, right? You can't just sell people 7-Elevens all over the place, and all these people have 7-Elevens, but nobody's actually buying the products. People need to actually be buying the products in order for a business to be stable. Now, another thing that makes a binary a flawed system, coming from somebody that's made hundreds of thousands of dollars in a binary system, is that these top leaders get positions on a power leg where one leg is completely built, so all they have to do is build one other leg, and they bank on new people that don't know anything about the industry coming into their profit leg, and so they're taking advantage of these people in their profit leg who have to do twice as much work by building both legs, and we have this leader that's making all this money and has this image telling these people on his profit leg that you can do it just like I did it. But in reality, they got to do twice as much work. Doesn't that seem kind of unfair to you, or am I being completely unrealistic here? Now, another thing that's really flawed with binaries is auto deliveries. Keeping people on these monthly auto deliveries is challenging, especially when people aren't making money. So the binary system is very flawed, and isn't it interesting why no company has ever hit $1 billion that's a binary? Think about that for a second. So what I want to introduce you to now is something called the black box business model. And no, this is not a binary, and no, I'm not even talking about another MLM. I'm talking about something completely separate. A business model that has just came out that is unlike anything that I've ever seen, and I promise you it's unlike anything that you've ever seen. Imagine working in a business where there's no attrition. You don't have to call people to get them to keep on their auto delivery so that your check stays. Imagine something where there's no auto delivery. Imagine something where there's no fake hype, but there's real results. And I want to show you something where, unlike in a binary, when you have about 100 sales, you'll usually make around $800 to $1,000 a month, but a system where when you make 100 sales, you'll make about $100,000. Now, this is not for everybody, and I understand that not everyone will be able to get involved in this opportunity because it is very unique, and it's only for people that are real serious business builders. Okay, if you're looking for another MLM, or if you're looking for another binary system, this is not for you. okay? But if you're serious and you want to build a long-term, stable income where there's large commissions, where you're not just making baby margins on the products that you sell, then you may want to take a look at this. So what I'm going to have you do is just click the button right below here, and I'm going to ask you for your name and your email address, and I'm going to send you a video that explains this black box business model and why hundreds of professional network marketers are done with MLM and why they're taking interest in this black box business model. So click the button right below here, enter your information, and I'm going to send you exactly what I'm talking about.